When I was about 15 years old, I can remember my parents coming home from a trip after hunting red stag down south, and I'll just never forget how excited they both were to share the pictures and tell the stories of hearing these red stag roar and just what an amazing animal they were, and the country they lived in was absolutely beautiful. Since that day, it's just been a dream of mine to head down south and bow hunt these free-range red stag during the roar. As a bow hunter out west, elk is one of the pinnacles of our season, and we spend a lot of time during September trying to get just like 1 or 2 opportunities. From what I had heard about stag hunting, a guy would get multiple opportunities, and not only that, but these red stag were aggressive. They would roar a lot more, and they would come into the calls a lot better. This year at SHOT Show, my good friend Willi and his wife Sherry invited me and Cassandra to go to Argentina with them and hunt red stag. It really was the perfect opportunity, and I couldn't say no. It was going to get me outside of my comfort zone, but sometimes it takes people like your good friends to push you just a little bit and make you do those things that get you outside of your comfort zone. Now, the fact that I had never been to Argentina, or anywhere close for that matter, we decided to take the time to do more than just hunt. Buenos Aires is one of the biggest cities in the world and full of all kinds of things to see. In fact, the tango dance was invented on one of the streets down there, and we took the time to go down and tour it, and I'm really glad we did. You were married in there?
That little chapel.
Oh, wow, cool.
Actually, we're going to, you can take a peek at this pharmacy that is ready. Hundreds, we had the first city mayor. You have
Hello, Jorge. It's Willi.
He says a strange. What was his artista?
No, señor.
He says for this you have to have.
Our plan was to bow hunt the red stag the first thing in the morning and the last thing in the evening. We were kind of early in the rut, so we would only get about 2 to 3 hours of activity before they would start to quiet down and head to bed for the day. As soon as the red stag activity would begin to slow down, our focus would start to shift to axis and fallow deer for Cassandra. We would start to glass and try to find these bucks bedded up in the shade for the day and just get the wind in our face and try to put a stalk on them. And after seeing Cassandra attempt it a few times, I can see exactly what people have been talking about. Now, since the fallow deer and the axis deer are both absolutely amazingly beautiful animals, it was hard for us to decide which one to focus on. So the plan was to just try to find a good one of either species and put a stalk on it. And whichever one gave her a shot opportunity first, she would take it. On one of the first sneaks, Cassandra was able to get in within less than 25 yards of this bedded axis, but it was just in really thick brush and didn't present a shot to her. All she could do was be patient and hope that when it stood up, it would open up the opportunity.
Crazy though is when you hear those stags, it's like a freaking lion's in here though. You know what I mean? Like throws you off when you're not used to it. It's pretty good though. We got within 27 yards of that arrow.
Oh, when you ditch the flame, just done that be easy, you know. Just, yeah. You hear that twig, and then you just like alert.
Pretty. Well, it's midday and we tried to go and see some axis and some fallow. Came up about 27 yards from a really nice axis, but he scared him out of his bed and he went running. There's just a lot of eyes out there, a lot of pines. One big nice red stag, but no fallow, so we'll have to probably try again tomorrow.
Hunt smarter with the new era of GPS. hunt smarter with the new era of GPS.
Well, hopefully. I don't like celebrating until I have it. God made it work for this one. We have been deer in access. I've been 10 yards where I'm stuck behind a bush. I've been 20 yards. I've been 37. I've been 27. All over the place. So I was just like, this is the last day. I'm trying to get Jesus to stay. Pressure's on, and I fall through. I am so happy, and I just thank God. God has provided. This is awesome.
Babe.
I really am. I mean, all the work we did, all the stalks, all the belly crawling, all the fire ants, all the thorns. I mean, going between hunting those red stags, looking for fowl, looking for access deer, going between these two in the midst of a hardcore stalk, in between so many bedded animals. I mean, I just am so excited that this all came together. I don't know. I'm beyond onwards because I'm so grateful. It's just beautiful. I can't wait. We're gonna have fresh access tonight. I've heard it's absolutely amazing, so I guess that's like the best part of the whole thing is we'll get to eat him tonight. Oh, thank you.
When you go on adventures together, you're all part of a team and you're all working for that common goal. Whether you're behind the lens or the one with the bow in your hand, your focus is the same. So when you do finally get that animal, whether it's on the first day or the last day, it's such a great feeling of accomplishment. And just how it all went together. I can't thank JOAQUIN enough for doing an absolutely amazing job this week in getting us in on animal after animal.